Well, it was a great win for us against a very good team. Butler's very hard to play against because they shoot so many threes, and they're very skilled. So it was a great win for us, especially getting down so much early and being down at halftime. Guys came out with a lot of passion and fire in the second half, and were able to hold on.
I was going to say, what did you say at halftime? Because it looked like a different team.
I can't repeat what I said at halftime. Or some of the assistant coaches either.
All right.
But what does it say to get that response to be able to say whatever was said and then respond that way?
Well, they really responded, and they came together. They have to go make plays and have that intensity defensively like they did early in the second half to get that lead, and were terrific. Showed a lot of heart, passion, and they on our home floor, our first big crowd in a home game here against a Big East team, be down and come back. So very, very proud of our guys. Obviously, we didn't finish the game like we should have in late game situations, but that's something we'll work on. It's early in the season, and we have to be better at that.
Kind of got the semblance that you guys were really feeding off that home environment. As you said, the first big game at Moody, throwing random alley-oops. Cement was really like attacking the rim, especially in the second half. What does it mean to be able to play in front of a crowd that's going as crazy for your players and for you especially?
It was great. And Moody's an incredible place to play when you have fans in here with the energy. The students were great, the whole crowd. We're an exciting team to watch. I don't know how many alley-oop dunks we had in transition, probably 3 or 4, and then in the half court. And so we're a fun team to watch when we get it going like that. And obviously ACC versus Big East game early in the season was fun, and to have it come down to the last shot. Hopefully our fans enjoyed it. We enjoyed it after the fact, but the last minute or two were a little nervous for everybody. But great atmosphere. Really appreciate everybody coming out, and hopefully we'll keep growing with that.
Butler obviously has one of your former players in Johan Traore. It looked like some of your returning guys were talking to him during the game.
I would hope they're friends. I don't know.
I was going to say, was it?
I mean, they got BJ and Johan got a technical. I'm not sure what they said to each other, but double technical foul. So, but Johan's a terrific young man, and we wish him the best. He's a good player.
What can you say about Mitchell Holmes coming off the bench? Just his performance overall and kind of how he's grown as a player. Mitchell
was great today. He just made the right plays. He was very calm when he caught the ball. He shot fakes. He finishes around the rim on either side. The only mistake he made was he tried to pivot and shoot it over somebody. But when he has angles to the basket, he's really good. He's shooting a very high field goal percent on the year. Mitchell had 24 points on very efficient shooting from our center spot. That was a big key to the game.
I was going to say, you often talk about how the efficiency of shooting is as important as the total points. And with Mitchell going 5 of 6, is he forcing more minutes?
Well, he keeps playing like this, and he played 11 minutes. It was great. He's getting better as a player, and he's very important for our team.
Boobie, 9 for 13, 23 points, 12 assists. Where does this rank among his best performances for you?
Yeah, he was great tonight. Defensively, he played hard every possession. And offensively, we just aren't as good without him in the game. We can sustain a few minutes here or there when he has to come out, but you see the difference. Just his quickness, his decision-making, the pressure he puts on the defense. He was really good. One of his better games, definitely here as an SMU Mustang, 23 points and 12 assists, pretty good. And 3 steals.
Finley Bizjack hit his first 3 threes, and then you seem to extend a little higher out defending him. How critical was that to turning the tide, just cooling him off a little bit and therefore cooling Butler off a little bit?
Well, you should ask B.J. Edwards that, because he finally started to play defense the last possession of the first half, and then beat Finley. Didn't do much. He's a good player, really good shooter, great shooter from the perimeter. So, but when you're giving guys open shots, you have 4 open shots in the first half, and makes 3 of them. That's on our guys. They knew the scouting report. They knew who he is.
You went 0 for 7 in the first half from 3, but you were only down 5 points at the half. What do you think that means about this team and their ability to just attack the paint and just make those tough shots?
Well, we were leading the nation, made free throws, so we're a very good rim team. Butler doesn't like to foul. So we were able to finish at the rim a lot. We had 62 points in the paint, and I'm not sure if that's the highest since we've been here in a year and 4 games, but 62 points in the paint's a lot. and we only made 4 threes, but we were able to get to the rim, and they don't really challenge shots at the rim. They had 1 block shot on the day, but our guys did a good job of just finishing when we were in the lane and at the rim. So we're a different type team. We're not a high volume 3-point shooting team. We're a high volume, get to the rim, lay the ball in, draw fouls. That's what, and then hopefully that'll eventually open up our 3-point shooting. But we have guys that really get to that lane, get to the rim.
You said that your team didn't finish it out necessarily the way that you would have liked, but do you take anything from the fact that you were able to finish it out and get the win with Boopy sitting beside you on the bench?
Yeah, that was really a gutsy performance because the emotions and the pressure and the momentum of the game was certainly going in their favor. Boopy fouled a 3-point shooter to foul out, and then Sam threw the ball away, and then Jerron handled the ball to the other team, and they made 2 threes in a row. And so give them Butler's a very good team. They're hard to guard, and so that 3-possession stretch where we made mistakes and they scored, including 2 threes to tie the game. We have to get better at that, and it's the 4th game of the year. Our new team, a lot of these guys haven't been in those positions with these teammates because we're so new together, and so you try to win these games when you can. When you make mistakes like that, you hope you can win them and it doesn't cost you a game. But they will. We'll look at the video and probably practice some late game situations here next week, and hopefully get better at that.
The last time we sat here with you after your previous game, you said that you'd like to see Semet be a little more aggressive or selfish or whatever the word was. Tonight he takes 11 shots, and as you said, he made 7 of them. Was that the kind of aggressiveness that you're trying to pull out of him? Yeah,
he was very efficient today and good. The only mistake, one of the few mistakes he made was just late in the game where he had the ball right at the rim and he brought it down and they tipped it. They just went down and got it. I think went out of bounds. But he was able to get the ball to the basket quickly, and either dunk the ball or finish with his jump hook with his right hand. And so I thought he was really good. Between Semet and Mitchell having 24 points on, they were 12 of 17 from the field between the two of them. That's really good production out of your center spot.
Does that lead you to start daydreaming about when you get Toombs back and you have a 3-man rotation?
It's hard to play 3 centers at the same time, but
right.
Maybe we'll give it a try. But Toombs he's very good too. So we're a work in progress, and I know Toombs is out for another week or 2. We'll see. Hopefully he'll be evaluated this week after he gets his cast off, and we'll keep pushing ahead. I know he wants to be out. He wanted to be out there today, but you can't play with a cast in your hand. So we'll take tomorrow off and get back at it on Monday, and we have short preparation and hopefully come out next week and show some improvement.
Jerron led the team in rebounds. In the very first press conference, he said that he was kind of giving you a little bit of back push for saying, he said that there's no D in Jerron.
Well, in the first half, there was no D in anything. In his vocabulary, he skipped, when he said the alphabet, he went from C to E and skipped the D and the rebound. So second half, he looked great.
Yeah. He
had 4 that we said we wanted 4 defensive rebounds in the second half, and he got them. And he was playing hard on defense. It's amazing when he and B.J. Edwards give that type of effort they did in the second half. We're really good. We can be very good defensively. When they don't, or we're just making mistakes and we're not engaged, we're not very good. And so it's going to be on them. They want to have a great year. They have to keep working at that and understand that the teams we play are they're pretty talented, and you can't take possessions off. And when that shot goes up, you better go rebound the ball and just play with some toughness and some heart. Corey Washington can't be the only guy on our team that does that on a possession. Boopy Miller's defense is really good. He just is so disruptive right now. He gives great effort. He's improved his defense. And once in a while he'll make a mistake, but he knows it, and he's able to correct that. But that's what all league point guards do. They're able to figure that out. So we love JP, and we know he has a very great opportunity to be an ACC big-time basketball player, and we're just trying to coach him and help him and get to that spot.
How big are games like these that really show that and highlight that? Because you can say it in practice, you can say it if it's a blowout win, but to show this is what we did in the first half, look what we looked like in the second half.
Yeah, it's very important. And what a great college basketball atmosphere. An afternoon game on a Saturday on national television, to have it come down to the last shot, back and forth. I thought this was a great college basketball game. Unfortunately, it would have been a great game even if the last shot would have gone in, but I wouldn't be very happy. But what a great game for a Saturday afternoon on the hilltop. I'm not sure where the hill is yet, but on the hilltop in Moody Coliseum in front of a lot of fans. We want them back next week and the week after.
We gotta turn it up. We gotta turn it up. We're gonna lose. We
A
gotta turn it up.
sanitized version.
Man,
Just bring the fight to them. Don't let them bring it to us when we get out there that second half.
for sure.
He said specifically you and BJ improved your defense in the second half. What changed for you on the defensive end after the intermission?
I kind of just started getting up on the dudes and being in the right spot every time, rebounding outside of my position, guarding everybody the way I was supposed to guard them. So that's what really happened.
You got to see one of your old teammates today,
Yeah.
on Traore, and it looked like maybe you and BJ and
Yeah.
Samet were talking to him.
He had it
during
all
the
for him.
game. Was it just good to see you chat?
Yeah, definitely. Just competition, being competitive. We always used to, go hard in practice, have fun with that. So it was fun and competitive to compete with him today.
Does that make it easier for, I know Samet's not sitting here to say it, but to go against someone he went against in practice every day for a year, that had to help, I guess, both of them?
Yeah, definitely a little bit. And, just knowing this game, competing against him every day in practice last year. So that was kind of fun to come out there and, get that win against him.
Jerron, you displayed a different type of intensity in the second half than you did the first half. Did the environment in Moody really help you when you got on that scoring run and just started throwing down alley-oops and dunks? And I guess at the end of the game as well, whenever the crowd kind of got behind for you to score that final basket to give us the win?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the crowd, once they got pumped, I got pumped too. But I kind of just had to get out of my own head during that game. So the first half, I let that go behind me. Second half, I came out a different person.
Butler jumped out to a 10-2 lead. What was either working for them or not working for you guys in the first few minutes?
We know they're like top 2 or top 3 in the nation of offensive rebounding. So we know we had to come out there and, just box out and play hard. And they did that the first half. They're a very good team. They had hit a lot of threes, so
Transition.
we should have run them off the line a little bit more. But we know we had to keep fighting and, just come out with the win.
Boopy coach talked about, they don't necessarily like to foul around the rim, that kind of opens up some lanes. How do your game kind of is suited for driving? Just kind of how did you try and take advantage of that today?
I definitely try to take advantage of that. Just staying in attack mode, trying to play on 2 feet, definitely getting in the paint, trying to look for my teammates because I know they're going to know that I'm driving hard and, that's what I do. So just try to, make the right plays every single time.
After your
Definitely.
last game, sorry.
No, I'm listening.
After your last game, Coach said that he's been trying to get Samet to be a little more greedy or selfish down low. And today he goes 7 for 11. Do you guys also tell him to be more selfish and try
Samet?
to
Yeah.
impose his
JV be
will?
on. JV be on.
What?
A lot.
7-2? 7-2, man.
You got to dunk it every time.
Sanitized version, man. You got to dunk the ball, man. Go get everything. Don't be tipping the ball out. Go get everything. Nobody should get nothing from you.
Is he too nice trying to give the ball to everybody else and get everybody?
I mean, when he get mad sometimes, and he get to doing some crazy stuff. So you got to keep him a little cool. But when he out there rebounding and he playing hard, he look great.
Great.
What'd you guys think of Mitchell Holmes? Didn't play last year, comes in 5 for 6 today.
I knew Mitchell was like that, since last year, me just playing with him in practice, his pace and the way he plays, like, he has a great feel for the game, pocket passes, throwing the lobs, throwing the, the floaters of himself. But he's a great player. He's going to be great.
The blue guy.
You outscored Butler 62 to 30 in the paint. Is that this type of style that y'all want to play in that infield, just having y'all run, just to create more chances for the 3-ball? Or is it you just want to just dominate and impose your will on the game in the paint?
I mean, we know we got Samet down there, so we like to play inside out a lot because he can pass and he can score down there as well. But the way Butler ran the defense, they were staying home a lot, so they didn't play a lot of help defense. So, like you said, when Boopy was getting layups in the paint, it was more like us just calling one play, and whoever was running the baseline, he just ran with him without looking. So it's a blow-by going straight downhill with no one in the paint. So that's what kind of opened up. So that's why we outscored them 62 to 30 because they wasn't helping a lot. They were staying home on everyone.